español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cook me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de que esta fiesta nadie la frena sin parar.
Esto es pa'l rico, esto es pa'l pobre, pa'l que le falta, pa'l que le sobre, pa'l que lo quiera y no lo tenga, pa'l que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, pa'l caserío, pa' los que son y los que no son de los míos, y pa' los tigres que andan en jipeta, y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this down and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. We've got Game 3 of the World Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next. With Merrifield next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. Standing in now, Christian Yelich. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So now here is Ken Griffey Jr. looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, Manny Machado hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And they'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. At the plate now is Nomar Mazara, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. The count now at 2-1. 2-1, here it is.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out. Stepping in for the Jays, Jason Dominguez. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next to hit is Austin Riley. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Justin Verlander. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In now, Whit Merrifield. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
We'll try again, 1-2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to bat for Toronto, Marco Luciano. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifted into center field. Dominguez is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto finds it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away. And here comes Junior. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next to hit, JT Realmuto. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So we got him looking there. JT Realmuto becomes out number 2 this inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Into the box, Nomar Mazara. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first down. And up steps Salvador Perez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big. Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Two out, runner in scoring position at second. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Into the box now, Justin Verlander. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ballgame. Stepping in once again is Jackie Robinson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
At the plate now, Jason Dominguez. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
There's Merrifield on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in next, Austin Riley. He's over 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and the runner back easily. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. And stepping in, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 balls and a strike now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Marco Luciano. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Ready with the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. The 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fouled off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. The 1-1 home.
One couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nick Castellanos now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Now the 2-1. He's in there for the second strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
JT Realmuto, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up JT Realmuto. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and with it. So here is Ken Griffey Jr. He bounced out last time up. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Realmuto corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And in steps Manny Machado. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 1-2, here it comes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nomar Mazara will be next. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Nomar Mazara, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that's low, ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Weekly hit to third, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to home. Ozzie Albies is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lazar is under it. 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled away. Verlander's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Merrifield takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Delivered an RBI single last time up. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. Boggs gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In now for Colorado, Justin Verlander. A hit in 2. Max Muncy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Will Smith will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Marco Luciano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Leiter in there for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Roberto Osuna takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Swinging a ground ball to third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Now to bat, Yuli Gurriel will start us off in the 8th. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now it'll be Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Dominguez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Bob. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Junior's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, here is JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here now the 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there were 2 down. Will Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Davis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. A 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Realmuto has it. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in will be Nomar Mazara. He appears in this one as his future stars variation. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Dominguez arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mariano Rivera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 42.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. To the plate now, Jason Dominguez. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is there, 1 away. Stepping Coming up is Austin Riley. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Brad Miller, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Colorado Rockies have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Justin Verlander earns the victory on the mound. Shane Bieber struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's time for Game 4 of the World Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Now into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Popped up. Luciano trying to get there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Yuli Gurriel. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are two away. Next to dig in, Christian Yelich. 2-2. Base hit into right center. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Yelich, runner at first with two gone. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Now at the plate is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Chopped at third. Machado has to hurry. And a good throw gets him one gone. Up next, Jason Dominguez. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. 1-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
So it was a swinging strike three. Manny Machado goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Standing in now, Salvador Perez. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Bases are empty here with two away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brad Miller, and they could use a spark from him here. Popped him up. Machado has room in foul territory. One down. And now, Marco Luciano. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, two away. Next, here is Nicholas Castellanos. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Throws in on strike three for the final out of the inning. Into the box, Dinelson Lamet. 9-1-2 due up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Robinson ranging into the outfield He's there and records the first down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. Bounce it to the left side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Left it in the air out to center field. Dominguez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. A 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He singled in his first AB. Got him. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Ken Griffey Jr. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. At the plate now, Manny Machado. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He's got it, and that's the second out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Swing and a blooper to the right side. In comes Mazara. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. Hit hard to foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the next to bat will be Austin Riley, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Trust me when I tell you, no recession.
All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, it'll be Francisco Lindor, struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another 1-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Marco Luciano. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. With Merrifield next to bat. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up is Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Down the left field line and deep.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. 1-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Junior. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Will Smith will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. 3-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the... Brad Hand is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. In now, Manny Machado. So 2-2 now. Line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. And now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Miller will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Last half of the 7th. Next will be a... Is on the ground over to first. And there's 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Austin Riley. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Riley comes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trevor May is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Set the deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look now to pitch. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next up, Yuli Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with Chicago. He swings and misses, throw down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Miller is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Marco Luciano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. To the left side, but it's well fouled. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one will track it down. He'll try it again, 3-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in is Wade Boggs. Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Paul Molitor come on to pinch hit here. Will Smith will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing misses. He chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Wade Davis enters from the pen to start the night. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. fouled off. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's 1 away. So now into the box is Manny Machado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. So now here is Nomar Mazara. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Mariano Rivera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 42, Mariano.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Line drive to center field on his junior, but this is a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, Austin Riley. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll get into 3rd here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Gurriel shading to his right, 2 down. Stepping in next, Marco Luciano. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well.
Let the celebration begin. They are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays.
Came alive. At the same time, I play myself got bad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs. Come 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. QLT, you better than my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, did a whole life of a shoulder.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Luis Arias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Luis Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. 2-0 home. Popped him up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Brown in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And it's fouled away.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mark Hanna is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mark Hanna is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Arias will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him. He's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Ramon Laureano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland with no score. New inning set to get underway. Standing in is the DH, Nelson Cruz. Now here's the first offering.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Alex Kirilov is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In there, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Brown is there, 2 down.
That is it. The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and that is off the wall. Sano isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he is out at the plate.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I say keep it. Keep your eyes open. This is gotta listen. You better hear it. This is gotta listen.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 107.
The 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Second.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Greinke comes set. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He waits, now the pitch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Justin Upton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way to Upton, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Altuve.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Again, a 1-2. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. 2
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. Towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even the soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Runners on first with one down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1.
That's inside ball.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Brantley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jose Rojas. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Taylor Ward.
That's
As
the
he'll
ball.
watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone
1-0.
away for ball one. High and deep down the left field line. A 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on video. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Phil Gosselin. Little dribbler up the first baseline. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting up, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
In now for the Angels, Kurt Suzuki. Career line against Greinke. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Michael Brantley will be next. The 3-0 pitch. misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He's set, here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He's going.
There goes Altuve. Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Career against Kyle Gibson, it's been pretty good, 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. To second now, but he's safe as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bregman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. One and one.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Set and the 2-2 pitch, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd at foul ball.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
So we got him swinging. Yordan Alvarez, the second out of the opening frame. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Greinke's ready, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Altuve showing off his range. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, Chase.
Up next for the Rangers, Nate Lowe, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0. Dribbled down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Arlington after this. Now in the box, Kyle Tucker, career against Kyle Gibson. He's hitting .429.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Low over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
1 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate now is Miles Straw. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Maldonado leads off first with 1 away. Now that's popped up low in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Maldonado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo, baby sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango, gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a name Shrek. Want the money, want the pound. Respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Ride the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo, call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
First pitch, 106.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground at third. Gonna be a tough play, and the day begins with an out, and there's one away.
Batting second.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1-2, here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now another 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better